everybody. Alrighty. That was fun. Good times, good times. I actually had to put it in four-wheel drive. Alright, so we're doing the Havasu Wilderness Wildlife Refuge today. It's 11 miles. Looks like we got a burro trail and a little bit of burro nuggets. I am not on the trail, however. I'm on a trail. Kind of see it kind of into the ground here. It's a burro trail. Trail I'm looking for is over here. I wanted to try to shave, the trail, if you will. What they do is they have you starting in a parking lot a couple miles back. And since I had a pickup truck, four-wheel drive, I was able to drive up in here a little bit to shave off a couple of miles of the hike here. But the road that it showed me coming in on kind of took me away from the trail itself. So it's like, well, I may have shaved off a couple miles, but I'm sure I added at least another one. So, whatever. But it did have me walking down that road for quite a ways. So, instead of trying to go back out and trying to find the right path, which I couldn't imagine where it would be, because it was one that either took me away from the trail further or this one here. So, but I mean, I'm pretty much right on top of it. My guess is, let's get right up here on this little ridge. My guess is that ridge right there is where the trail is. If I look at my map here, I downloaded that map, so but yeah, that's my guess. But what we are headed for is that there, right there in the background, right there on the skyline there is where we're headed. Up and around a lot of that. I don't get to peek any of that because it's too sharp, but I get kind of close, so that's pretty cool. But you guys, I'm going to, it's about 82, 83 degrees right now. Dropped down to 79, but I saw it come up to 81. My guess is it's going to continue to rise. My goal was to be off the trail before it hit 100 again. I'm guessing I'm going to finish this out in about 4.5 hours. I'm going to try to stay on the trail once I get to it and not do much exploring at all, but stay focused on just hiking the trail itself. I've hiked in 105. It's miserable. I don't like it. So we're going to go ahead and shoot to be off the trail by 100 degrees. Got plenty of snacks. I got jerky. I got snack bars. I got seeds. And I've got 7 liters of water. I know the general rule is 1 liter per mile, but I've been finding in all of my trips, I have not drank that much. And I've done fairly well. Well, I'm not going to say fairly well. I have done well based on that. I'm kind of a camel. I don't really drink a lot of water. However, out here I've drank a lot more. So, but look at it. That's just beautiful. There ain't nobody else out here. And I highly doubt I'll see anybody else out here today. You never know, though. There could be somebody as crazy as me. All right, everybody. I don't like to have regrets and admit mistakes. Well, it's not really a mistake. I mean, I'm definitely exploring. This is a little tougher than I thought, just to, because where I parked at Wash, it shows I'm not lost. Let's just say that. I know exactly where I'm at, looking at the maps here. The unfortunate thing is that I'm trying to follow some of these burrow trails, and then they end up getting me going in the wrong direction, so then I have to bushwhack or cactus whack. I just came up over that. I've gone over 2 ridges. I want to keep an eye on that. However, I did save my location where I parked the truck, but somehow I must have missed it. Well, no, it showed it going right near there. It wasn't exactly that. And I'm looking at that, I'm like, there's no way I can even get to that. But we look at these maps sometimes and we're fooled. We look a little closer than we really are. If you look down in there, right there, there's a wash. That's the trail. Now, and I'm going to actually head that direction. I'm backtracking. So much for saving a couple miles. That's what I get. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm having fun. But I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm going to head about this direction here. Right down there, because I see it looks like a wash. I don't know if that's the right one, but what I do know is that wash there eventually leads to this range. The trail goes around this range, okay, one way or the other. I wanted to go that direction counterclockwise, because a couple reviews didn't say anything about clockwise or counterclockwise, and it talked about a very tricky descent. And of course, on all trails, it shows you the route. It takes you on a little, it says preview trail, takes you on a little route. So I actually wanted to go the other direction because I'd rather do the tricky ascend. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I looked at the map and looked at what I had just done, and I actually thought about maybe going back to the truck and going to get closer to the trail, or just go back down and go ahead and hike all that in. But it would be longer. It would take a lot longer if I was to go back to the truck, drive back down there, and then hike back up through. So I'm just going to continue on the path I'm on. And if I'm looking out there, I do actually see another wash out there that I'm guessing that's probably where this one down here leads to. Because it does take that turn, it stays low. I'm guessing that this wash here also goes down to that main wash. So, oh well. But hey, that's where we're going. I could just keep going this way and meet up with the trail as it goes around that, but there's a lot of this. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just get down to that wash down there and kind of backtrack a little bit. So no more waiting. Let's do this. One of the reasons why I don't want to do a lot of this is because the burrow trails, I can't follow them. They go. And also burrows can obviously walk on this loose stuff better than I can, because I'm sliding all over the place. There's kind of a trail going down. I'll just keep going this route. But it's very slippery and a lot of loose rock, and so I don't want to navigate that all the way over there for another mile. I just as soon backtrack, like I said. Anyway, I'm rambling. See you later. What is that hole? What's burrowing into there? And I present to you the mountain. Alright, I'm on the trail. Yeah, so much for trying to shave off a couple miles by driving in further. Backfire! An epic backfire. This wash I just came into exactly where I thought it was. What it was. Yeah, it's big. I could have drove right up to here, but I didn't want to drive to there. I wanted to drive to where close to where the trail was. And when I looked at the map, it was getting me turned around, and it passed it up a little bit. I'm like, oh, that's all right. I'll just hike across this ridge. Well, it was like 3 ridges later. It's all right. I had fun. But I am on the trail, and somewhere here, I don't know. I think it's up here a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and take a right, and that'll take me up the other direction of what the one does not show. All right, so the trail, when I'm looking at the map, on the All Trails map, it's showing me that I'm on the trail. Actually, it's probably down inside that wash. I'm on burrow trails, but I'm just kind of following this wash up and down the roller coaster. I like the roller coaster thing. I don't like walking in the wash, but yeah, whew, I'm already hot, already sweaty. I don't know what the temperature is. It's got to be probably still around 80, in the 80s. Maybe I better not take this burrow trail. It's kind of a steep. Yeah, I better get back in the wash. So I did read on that in this area, there's places you can also get cliffed out. So that's kind of the fun of it, right? In certain areas. So I wouldn't say right behind me is a little cliff out. Well, it might be, maybe 10 feet. But I don't want to navigate that right now. So I'll go ahead and go down here in the wash and start walking. But I have decided for sure that when I come back out this direction, I'm just going to continue the wash down to where it shows the trailhead starting. And then I'll just, somewhere, like I said, I must have made a wrong turn, but it still showed me right there. You know how sometimes we got to pay attention to this stuff too, because there'll be times that look at this freaking goat trail, burrow trail. But sometimes it'll show the trail, but that doesn't necessarily mean that, because it could be just a different route somebody took. But again, sometimes we get deceived by the distance, and I just soon go ahead and stay on flat ground on the way back, because time is of the essence. Whether or not I get off the trail, I mean, I still might be good timing, because I still put myself ahead of the trail head, and it might have been the same distance that I would have walked anyway. So, but to save me some of that slippy slidey stuff on that loose shell, I'm just going to go ahead and take this wash back, and then find my way to that other wash. And like I said, I did mark my coordinates. The truck is out there somewhere, we'll find it. You know, I have that great big mountain range little thing to use for guidance. I'm lost. Not like in trouble lost. This map, I've never had this kind of a problem with this map, the All Trails map, but shows me I'm on the trail and then shows me I'm way off the trail. And I don't know, maybe is there such thing as signal bouncing off these rocks and messing me up? I don't know. But I'm actually supposed to be on the other side of those things. It almost looks like, so I was just up in there. And there's, it looks like I could probably go up and over, but I don't want to do that. As much as I like to do that sort of thing and explore around, but I was on the trail there, and what's funny is when I was on that last time I was on here talking about, you know, getting down into the wash, well, got down in the wash and just started walking, and then kind of looking, and I looked at the map again and it showed that I was way off. I'm like, how the heck? So I'm actually back on that little burrow trail that I was on, and going back. I'm a little, I wouldn't say a little concerned, but yeah, I'm a little concerned about timing right now. I wanted to be back off the trail by 100, and I also, my parents are actually in town, and I wanted to spend some more time with them. We were going to go do some things, and I'm sure they'd understand. They know how much I enjoy this, and we can still do what we were going to do. But I really want to get up, or I really want to get up there and do that hike there. But getting lost is kind of putting a damper on my program here. So I'll get up here and get around, and I'll probably go ahead and at least hike for another hour up in there, and we'll give my parents a call. Okay, yeah, so you see behind me here, I have got to go around this right here. So I'm on the right track right now. So I think, no, but it makes sense. It makes sense looking at the contours and everything. Get off me. If I was paying attention to the contours before, I would have realized that I was supposed to be on the other side of this, because this was kind of shaded there, quite steep. So anyway, we're going to continue to have some little fun, have this little adventure, and we'll see what my decision is here in the next hour. So we will see y'all later. Bye. All right, I haven't made up my mind yet. However, I've got time. I've got about 4.5 hours before it hits 100. I got 5 miles to get back to the point I'm standing now. I either go up in through here around, where I go this way and down. And this way is where they talked about the difficultness of the descend, that it's tricky. I'd rather go up than down, something like that. So that's what I think I'm going to do. It looks like I've got some rock scramble in there. I don't know if you can see that or not in there, but looks like some big bouldering, which I love. I absolutely love it. I think I'm going to get up. I'm going to go ahead and go a couple of miles anyway and see how long that takes me. See if I can't make a decision then. I mean, I'm feeling great. Got plenty of water yet. I haven't even drank that much water yet. The temperature actually is only 85 degrees right now, so that's pretty nice. And as long as that sun stays behind a cloud, it's even better. Looks like I've got to get down here, get down into this wash, and climb back up out of it. But just looking at mileage and everything, and I've already hiked nearly 4 miles, and to get back to the trail head, it's only 2.6. Epic fail. Yeah, I feel like I have failed this hike. Obviously, I've still got this in front of me, but even if I don't finish it, or even if I do finish it, I'm still considering it a fail. Because of I've really actually got good navigational skills. Not today. Oh my gosh. We'll have that every now and then. The good thing is I've got a good bearing of where I'm at and my location. Obviously, there's a lot of things that you can look at to get your bearings. So that's pretty awesome. But you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get moving, and I'm going to see if I can't move a little quicker than normal. Maybe even do a slight little bit of trail running today. Don't want to get into that too much, based on the heat and whatnot, but we're going to see what we can't do here and see if I can't make up a decision on finishing this thing in the next couple miles here. So we will see you guys in a while. Bye-bye. Well, hello everybody. All right, so I have come up to a saddle here. I don't even know the names of these mountains or the peaks. Came from down in there. This trail comes up. I'm in this little thing. You guys saw that in the video, a little, I don't know, shelter, if you will, at least from the side. But the trail goes right down here. Right down there, there's an old mine. Yeah, bunch of wood structure, old wood structures and whatnot. If you look on down there, that down there is the Colorado River. The other side of that, obviously, is California. I'm on the Arizona side. I have decided to call it quits. I have a long way to go and a short time to get there. And I've just, I mean, I've got water, I've got food, I feel great. However, I got a long way to go. And I'm not going to make it back before it's 100 degrees or more. I don't mind flirting with 105, but I did 3 miles in 105 and I didn't like it. Didn't want to do it again. So I'm going to go ahead and go back. And like I said before, I'm just going to take that wash down until it meets that other big wash, and I'll go up and probably have to type in the coordinates of where I left the pickup truck, and I'm gonna get out of here. But hey, this has been fun. I'm gonna call this the epic fail. Got lost. But I'm going to, if I'm able to stick around here long enough, I'm going to do this. I will do this again. This time I will forget about trying to cut those couple miles off. Either that or I find the right road, right? But anyway, you guys, I've actually had a blast on this. It's been fun, a little bit of exploring, not necessarily what I wanted to do, but there's actually a lot to explore up here. And so next time I'm going to give myself a little more time and be able to get the trail done itself. And but yeah, that trail goes right down to the water and then right back up again, and then comes back out down there where we last talked. So, but you guys, thanks for tuning in, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. Share the videos if you do enjoy them, and if you can find value in those, and if you know others that can find value or just the entertainment of seeing some of the different areas that I go to, the different adventures I go on, by all means, please share with your friends. So we'll see you guys later, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye, everybody.